Hey guys, how you doing? And we're live. How's everybody doing? So welcome in, and just combing my hair back out. So again, we're starting the can. Um, yeah, I should rotate those, but that's okay. So again, Canada Day live from at home, guys. So shows are starting, that kind of stuff like that, right up to July the 1st. So kind of a bit of an introduction and that kind of stuff like that. So guess, yeah. So technically, I got the right height. Hope I got the right height. Um, back there, and so we can see the other one too as well, and behind there. So it's coming together quite well, definitely. And I think I think I'll probably leave that there. Definitely, I don't think I'm gonna change it around again. Definitely, like I'm so used to. So welcome on in, guys, and so again, this is kind of a kickoff for Canada Day live at home, live from at home shows, guys. Definitely. Also, too, there is going to be my shows. Plus, things are starting to go back, start to open up and start rerunning again. Definitely. So you got both back. Definitely. On top of that, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it will be. So you can actually enjoy both, guys. Definitely. Um, Canada Day live from at home here with me, and I don't know how they're going to work all the festivities yet because they're slowly trying to get those back up and going. I think they'll get a small shortage of people, but something like that. But yeah, again, we're going to kind of have to kind of try to duplicate stuff to to uh, just to a different style. Just let you guys know, TikTok's not working for some reason. And that so like 1 minute you can get into the next minute you can't get into it. So technically I've changed platforms. So um, until they can guarantee that TikTok's going to work, um, I've technically changed over to platforms, kind of over to Instagram. I'm gonna give Instagram a try. And so there'll be a couple of times I'll be going live on Instagram. Definitely, I'm gonna keep Bigo because it's not as bad as it has its downfalls, but it's not as bad as TikTok. So I'm gonna keep going live on Bigo. I'm going to start going live on Instagram. I'm actually going to start for the first time going live on Snapchat. So you guys can join me on these other platforms, on Snapchat, on Instagram and Bigo. Definitely right here on YouTube as well. But Canada Day live at home, guys, is definitely going to be right here on YouTube and generally. Also, too, I've got another device set. That way we can get into YouTube so we can get the background sounds into the YouTube narrator. So we can pick up background sounds for Canada Day live from at home shows. So it's all come together quite good. I got to move that chair around. Definitely. Also, too, we got little Lily with me today, guys. Definitely, she's my little girl. She's sitting here like she wants to be. She likes sitting here with her papa, don't you, sweetie? Yeah, yeah. So she just loves sitting and being on YouTube live like I am, definitely. Um, and that she just laying on the couch. She picks weird spots to lay on the couch, but she's comfortable. Ain't you, sweetie? Yeah. Yeah, you just like being on there, don't you? Yes, you do. She woke up early today, so she's just relaxing. Sometimes she's just waking up. Definitely. Yeah, you're just waking up, ain't you, sweeties? Yeah. So that kind of stuff like that. So again, welcome to Celtic Gypsy Warriors, guys. Starting Canada Day live from at home. Oh, my little square picture disappeared. Usually I have a square picture every time I go live in the corner here. I have no idea what happened to it. And definitely. It must have disappeared on me. Probably will show up later. I don't know. So feel free, guys, to follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, Bigo, here on YouTube. My Facebook page, you can follow me at as well at Gypsy Rover T Plane. Definitely. So in the margin while I'm live, guys, definitely. I'm going to put in the margin right here so you can so you guys can give it a bit of a title here. So we got, it's going to be in caps. I do apologize, guys, definitely, because I always do my show titles in caps so that way you can read it better. But if I'm writing good comments or whatever, then yes, it'd be in small letters. Now she could go nuts because she hears the door. Oh, live from at home. Please do not cough when you enter. It's ruining my shows. Here. Yeah, my hands are, I'm live. I'll put that down here. Definitely. Sorry about that, guys. And it is March. We have March 26th, I believe. Make sure to get the starting date right. These are Canada Day shows, guys, definitely. So we'll continue on with the. We haven't really started the Hunter's Cabin shows, but they are after Canada Day. And definitely because there will be nothing after Canada Day. There won't be any Pacific holiday after Canada Day. So that kind of stuff like that. So Fran, you need to close your door, please. Yeah, so there's no Pacific holiday after Canada Day. So and Thanksgiving is part of the Haunted Hunter's Cabin series. So yes, Haunted Hunter's Cabin will start right after Canada Day, indefinitely. It'll be set. So yes, it'll have a starting date in July and go all the way. Usually that goes to only Halloween night, but this year, guys, we're actually gonna continue it on all the way to New Year's Day, into 2022. So it's gonna be different this year. So definitely Christmas is gonna be different this year too as well, and New Year's. Oh, I forgot to put day. that way you guys can see all the show titles here, definitely. Um, how we're scheduling. So, and everything this year is going to be actually, other than the coffee lounge, I think it's because instead of doing the coffee lounge, I'm thinking since everything's going to be on YouTube, with the Canada Day live from my home show, I will put include the coffee lounge, on here, on YouTube, and definitely it's Canada Day Coffee Lounge. So, in between, guys, you're still till then there'll be coffee lounge too as well. So that'll be quite interesting. So I'm gonna put that in the margin so you guys can read that. Because I'm so busy, doing my live streams and that kind of stuff like that. I'm no longer hosting the main events nights. Definitely, through the pandemic, I had stopped it because of the pandemic, but now I'm specifically deciding not to host it here because of the fact that I'm so busy with live streams. Definitely, with all these show lineups and definitely like that, I've got a lot more platforms, a lot more show lineups, and definitely on here. I don't want the distraction, that kind of stuff like that. So, it's so the main event nights are no longer being hosted. I'm no longer hosting those, because now I'm too busy with live streaming and that kind of stuff like that. Then I still have my video gaming nights. Once I get a new PS3 controller in another cord, or I find my PS3 controller in my cord, then there'll be a couple. Then I'll be having myself some kind of Wii Nintendo game nights and more or less video gaming nights and that kind of stuff. But other than that, guys, I'm so busy, trying to stay on the ball, not falling behind with these live shows, definitely, because I have to be right on top of everything, like consistently every day. So my work never ends, definitely. Well, so I'm so busy, because I have to have to, all change background scenery and that kind of stuff like that. So it gets busy. Like, it's not a last minute thing that people think you just throw together the last minute. It doesn't work that way. Not with these live streams, when I do them, at a very high level, at a very high and enjoyment level. They're very complicated to put together and to air, and to publish on here, totally, and to make them good and enjoyable enough and lively enough to bring the followers in, that kind of stuff like that. So, this is why I said so. I have to really focus on this because this is what I do. This is why I'm not hosting the main event nights here. It is even with the pandemic, because we weren't allowed to have people here. But when people are started allowed to come back out and that kind of stuff like that, I am not hosting the main events here because I'm too busy with live streams. I have to focus on my live streams more. I don't want crowds of people here because I have to focus on these live streams, because they're not last minute things. Like, this is what I do professionally. So, even though I don't get paid for it, I still do it at a professional level every day. I have to be kind of focused on everything. I do have my breaks to watch movies and that kind of stuff like that too. But again, like I said, to put these shows together on time for these holidays, and to keep them on the ball. I don't want to be falling behind, because when I was hosting the main events, I was always falling behind on these shows. Definitely. I'm actually on what you call social media time schedule. Definitely. And I have to stick to that time schedule. I can't keep jumping from this thing to that thing to this thing to that thing to this thing. So even though I do make time to sit down and watch my DVDs, that kind of stuff like that. But yeah, I still have to keep an everyday schedule. I'm putting these shows together. They cannot fall behind, because if they fall behind, then I'm running what you call overtime, and to make up lost time, definitely. And so technically, it is we end up doing trying to complete that Pacific holiday out of season. Look at it. Well, with Hunter's Cabin, I'm going to be going right out of season, anyways. But at least we start in season, so it is going. Hunter's Cabin is going to go right to New Year's Day. So that's something different I'm trying this year. So that definitely it is. I've got to be right on the ball with everything. I cannot keep falling behind. Doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter if it is like for those people if the TikTok cameras are working or not. That's different. That's technical difficulties. That's understandable. But now I'm on bigger. Now I'm moved to different platforms that are working. I have to be consistently prompt to go every day. Definitely, because this is what I do on an everyday basis. So, other than that, yeah, timeout. If I ever get called back to my 1 day week job. But other than that, I probably won't because I lost it already during the pandemic. So I wouldn't guarantee if I'm going to call back or not, but you never know. But yeah, technically for right now, I'm not working. No. This is what I just do as a volunteer base kind of stuff. But I still no matter what and on top of my essential grocery shopping and stuff like that, I still find time to keep these a go. I have to keep them steady because, like I said, I've got them by within a whole season, so that way. Definitely. So like I said, they're going running in a series. So that's why I start them so early, is so I've got time to get everything in, so get everything covered. It is a lot to cover. It is like what you call big boots to fill. Definitely. Going right into the holiday or going past the holiday right into the next one, through one holiday and then automatically going going right into the next set. So so I'm ready for the next holiday that comes up. Totally. Because that way my shows have been going all the way through. So my live streams are on a set pattern. So that way I'm filming all the way through everything without any distraction. And wrestling is one of the biggest distractions ever. Totally. I don't mind. I like wrestling, but it's one of the main biggest distractions ever. When you're also a live social media broadcaster and live streamer and film and editor, so it is, and that kind of stuff like that. And I just don't want to, get the distraction of having an apartment full of people, and yet these get forgotten about, and I fall way behind because I've got a very what you call a very big fan club on here. Totally. People that are it enlightens them up or brightens their day when I go live. And they get heartbroken if they don't see me go live. They start worrying, that kind of stuff like that, or they're enjoying these shows, and then all of a sudden they're getting all screwed up because they're falling behind, and it's totally confusing them. Definitely more so than anything. So I have to stay on a very steady track. Definitely. And that kind of stuff like that. Now, my wife is not a live streamer, so she won't understand this kind of stuff. Or she's not into social media. But when we're on social media, no matter if we're volunteer social media, broadcasting, that kind of stuff like that. We're just like all the other social medias or the other medias. We're even almost just as prompt as what a paid media would be like. We cannot fall behind. We cannot fall behind at all ever, because then our shows fall apart. Definitely. especially when it's running in a theme like this. Definitely when this here is one of my big shows ever. Between Canada Day and Halloween, one of my big live social media shows ever to do. A bit longer to do, which we have to start early, so that way everything is covered all the way into those holidays. So everything is done promptly and on time. So that way we're not falling behind anything. So we're kind of keeping up to date. So this is kind of be quite different. Now I gotta again trying to find a few things here definitely that I want to go over. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Now, usually for Canada Day live at home, since here it is, I can't find my patch now. I've got it around somewhere. I have to look for it. I have an old Rotary T-shirt patch, and I have an old Optimist T-shirt patch. Now, usually with the park down here, Canada Day, Optimist does it. Fortunately, now for Canada Day live, I'm at home. None of the clubs have nothing to do with what I do here from at home. This is a totally separate thing than from they are. They always, if they wish to have anything of theirs patronized in these shows, that's totally up to them. Definitely, they have to let me know if they want their crest up or not. Definitely, before we go into this and that. So again, both ways. If again, so both ways, we cannot put none of the until they say they want their crest up or whatever, or they don't want their crest up. We cannot put nothing up. Definitely, we can't involve them on these shows. For basically because and that because the Authorization Act. Definitely. The unauthorization, or there's some type of unauthorization and authorization act that goes on here in Canada or whatever. And definitely because they have to give their approval to patronize their crests anyways. And that kind of stuff like that, even if it's off of an old T-shirt or whatever, to put it up. And definitely. So as these shows are going on, like let's say if Rotary comes to me and says, well, okay, can you put our crest up? Then yes, that's automatically they're saying, okay, we would like to have our crest patronized somewhere in your live stream. Or they can come and say, well, don't include us. Those are their choices, more or less. So technically, other than that, Canada Day Live from at Home does continue on. But like I said, we just other than that, we cannot put nothing up of anything patronizing them in the background, any of their logos, crest badges, anything like that. It has to be strictly our country's, patronizing of our country flag, the Celtic Gypsy Warriors flag at the back, the flag of Ireland, that kind of stuff. That's okay. St. Patty's Day sign, make it kind of colorful, that kind of stuff. That's basically all we can do, and that kind of stuff like that. Now, I did do digital fireworks, definitely, digital video fireworks from at home last year, guys. Definitely. I do not have another computer device to, until I can find my PS3 controller, guys, would do the fireworks differently. So. I'm gonna play the videos, and you're just gonna get the sounds in the background. That's all you're gonna get. So it's gonna be different than last year. Last year I was able to do the digital video fireworks from it all, so that's already on there. Indefinitely. So like I said, this is. Oh, maybe I still can do it. Yes. Okay. I forgot. I have YouTube on my phone too as well. So yes, I will. I'll see what I can do if it works. If it doesn't work, I may have to live stream from a different platform, but that's okay, and then share over. That yes, maybe we can still do it. Maybe we just luck at the Canadian Irish will be able to do it. So I spent most of the morning getting that up there, back there. Definitely. The colorful lights is going to be on definitely for Canada Day, guys. Live from at home, we're gonna light up the colorful Christmas lights. We're gonna plug those in. There is when we get to the party show, guys. Definitely, there is going to be strobe lighting. So, if by any chance those that can't have trouble with strobe lighting, I'm just giving you guys kind of the pre updates that when we get into the party show on July the 1st, it is going to be live from at home. It is going to be, there is going to be strobe lighting. So those people that have that might have health issues, epilepsy, you are excused from following. You can always come back and follow me when I'm live when I don't have the strobe lights like I'm live now, with no strobe lighting. But I would suggest you don't follow the ones with the strobe lights going, definitely. So that way, you guys, I'm giving you guys updates. So I'm just giving you guys kind of already just let you know my shows at times do use strobe lighting, especially with Halloween shows like Haunted Hunter's Cabin, with it being a haunted house. A lot of it is going to be done with strobe lighting in generally. So basically, you guys are gonna hear a lot of Canada Day sounding in the background, guys. Definitely. There's gonna be a narrator talking on Canada Day as well, and some of these shows. This is another reason why I want to start early. Definitely. So we're gonna have a live stream, guys, where you're actually gonna hear a real live documentary going on in the background. Definitely for Canada Day live from at home. So it's gonna be quite interesting. I cannot scan the TV, but there's going to be a lot of cool different treats this year for you guys. You guys are gonna awesomely like, definitely. So again, there is going to be it is going to kind of all come together and make you feel like the way Canada Day used to be like before the pandemic hit, going out to the, going out and gathering with all your buddies and stuff like that. But doing it, we're finding out we're doing stuff on a lot more on, we're in a generation we're doing a lot more on live social media, so is bringing stuff out, so that way the festivities are still going. But instead of gathering at a park with a bunch of people, you can tune into your computers and watch it live from at home, and still host it live from at home on live social media. So a lot of people are finding they're liking that totally, in generally. Very complication. It has its very complications to put together. Like I said, this is not a last minute thing that I do. Definitely, just so I'm going to put in the margin so you guys know who's doing these shows. Okay, because people keep confusing me with Cody Bell here, and they keep thinking it's him that's doing them. No, it's not. It's me that does them. They get us so mixed up, and I hate that. And definitely, so I'm going to put my name in the margin, basically, so that way you guys know it's me that's doing these shows, or me that you guys, that have done a lot. If you guys are, if you guys are following so that way you guys know who Gypsy Rover T Plane is. It is me that does these shows. Definitely, anything under Gypsy Rover T Plane will be me. Definitely. So nobody else should actually be under those names, under that name. So, like I said, this is me putting on these shows. So, not Cody. So, make that clear with you guys. Definitely. Even though that you guys see me with sunshades on or whatever, So. Um, but Gypsy Rover. Um, Also, too, I also do Jokers on Duty as well. Jokers Corner, Jokers on Duty. That is going to be definitely a big thing on Canada Day. Definitely, I do that as well. That is another show title that I'm under as well. Is Jokers under JOD and CGWL. Jokers on Duty Corner and CGWL, which is Celtic Gypsy Warriors Live. Those are my show titles, definitely. Okay. And we're going to do brackets. I'm going to do this first. Celtic Gypsy Warriors. There's live. We're going to do it this way. Celtic Gypsy Warriors. And live from at home. And in brackets, guys. So, yeah, guys, you know who I am, who the host is. As long as I should go. Yeah, put show host. I haven't decided yet what movie, guys, we were going to do comedy trivia on this year. Last year it was we were picking on pissing off Twilight. I have no idea what it's going to be this year. I'll think of something the last minute. I don't know. It may just be instead of comedy trivia, it'd be just stand up comedy, that kind of stuff like that. So. Man, turn that down, please. I don't need to hear that shit through your fucking door. Sorry. If I can hear it through a solid wood door, it's too loud. Sorry about that, guys. I have to be careful with because I'm allowed so much audio sound. But if there's too much audio sound, guys, it will suspend you off social media. Definitely. Because it's not healthy for the ab servers. People that are. Hang on a second. I'm going to kick that door down in 5 freaking seconds. Down. I'm live. Thank you. Shouldn't have to repeat myself. Should have heard me the first time. Sorry about that, guys. Sometimes you just have to have a backbone. If you need it that loud, get us a hearing aid. That's my suggestion on that one. Some people are arrogant. Okay. Oh, sorry. I hit the wrong margin. See about that. There we go. So in brackets, guys, definitely. I put down again the show again up there is my stage name, definitely. So basically down here in brackets is what the T stands for, guys. Definitely. Also too, I'm known as the Gypsy Rover. Also too, I'm also Felicia Liliani, and Pringles Pete. So you will, guys. Felicia is going to come out too as well. Canada Day, definitely. So I don't have to worry. Well, there'll be TikTokers following in it, but usually they don't comment on YouTube, but they only comment on TikTok. But definitely, I'm so glad that I'm not doing Canada Day live from at home on TikTok this year because of how arrogant people are rude, and it shows how rude some people do, abusively rude they get with Felicia on TikTok. Man, too bad I could not put my foot through the phone and give them one swoof kick. I can't do that. China hasn't figured out that technology yet. I can't wait till the day when we're capable of doing that. Actually be able to come through like Ghost Dad, come right through the computer. And spooky one, in 3D style. They already have HD. Yeah. So again, guys, I could change it into a bit of a sense of humor and that kind of stuff like that too as well. So again, Canada Day live from at home shows, guys, definitely have already started. The good thing is on Canada Day, guys, is going to be the big party show live from at home. That kind of stuff like that. So again, one man show, definitely it has to be that way because this is the way I've started. This is the way I'm going to continue on. Definitely. Definitely like that. So things go better when it's just me doing everything, that kind of stuff like that. It's more multitasking, more complicated, but I always manage anyways. So and definitely so like I said, it is also too, guys, we are setting up some cool maybe set up some type of illusion hour too as well. Like I did for TikTok and that kind of stuff like that. So some bit of a magical illusion hour, that kind of stuff like that too as well. Since it would have been nice if my magic boxes didn't get wet and ruined, and they would have been okay for me to go my one aunt that's still left if they were still in A1 shape for them to come out here. Definitely, but they were in my mom's basement and that went to her locker room before she died, and they got all wet and ruined because she didn't look after them properly like I had asked her to. But yeah, they had to be thrown out. But I miss those things. Yeah, for me to rebuild them exactly the same way, I don't have the paper plans anymore for them. Definitely. I was stupid. I ripped them up. I threw them out. I should have kept them. Definitely. Because I could have went back and made a new set, bought the material, buy a new set, build a brand new set. I remember how I had it painted up, everything else like that. They were homemade, made. In generally, they were awesome. Very entertainable. I could tell my sugar was down a bit, and I didn't know it. Um, but yes, I don't have the plans for those anymore. I was stupid enough. I threw them out. I picked them up, threw them up out because I didn't think I would ever need them. I should have kept them and traveled with the paper plans of it. I didn't think of that when I first went out on my own. I should have kept the paper plans. No, I got so pissed off. I ripped them off, ripped them up, threw them out because I didn't think I would ever get. I didn't think I would have been able to get them back or whatever because at the time my mom wasn't cooperating and giving me anything like that back. So I was not thinking too straight or being smart enough then to keep the paper plans. I had the paper plans on me when I first moved out in my pocket. And when I got reestablished on my own and that kind of stuff like that, I ended up throwing a lot of stuff. I thought a lot of paperwork out, and I got ripped up and threw them out. Definitely, I was dumb enough not to keep the paper plans, and now I forget how I put shit together. I'm stupid then. Definitely. And everywhere I moved to and traveled, I ripped them up. I didn't think I'd ever use them again. Definitely. And I had step by step on how to build it from homemade, build it up from homemade. And they were nice too. I did them up in public school and high school. It had my Celtic name right down the side of it, the Gypsy Rover, in nice green and gold, kind of painted on, definitely. But yeah, so technically I screwed myself for life. So I don't know how to rebuild a new set. I do know how, but I don't have photographic memory like a lot of people have. And generally on how to brainstorm and on how I had built it the first time, built them the first time, because I ripped up the paper plans, and without the paper plans, you can't build anything. Definitely, or go back and buy what you need. Definitely, that would have been a really upbring for live social media too as well. Indefinitely. So even if I did manage to build a new set, they won't turn out that's like the set I had built from my younger days. It won't be the same. Definitely won't turn out to be the same. Definitely. But yeah. So in the margin, guys. I got to share that. So you can read the margin. Excuse me. So that covers that, because that would have been like a good add-in. Definitely, that would have been a very what do you call add-in especially for the Canada Day Live at Home, guys. I would have done last year, along with the stand-up comedy. You guys, you would have got a kick out of my magic boxes if they were in A1 shape, and they were in A1 shape to be driven out here. And I was able to get the back because I had an opportunity to get the back because my aunt that's left living asked me if I wanted them back, even though that they were wet and ruined. And I said no. I said throw them out. They'd be no good to me now, being wet and that kind of stuff. They'd be no use to me. Definitely, the wood was starting to rot and everything. So no, it was tarnished, rotten. They were in no condition to come out this way. Definitely. But it would have been nice. It would have been nice to get those back, I'll tell you. But yeah, if they had been kept in A1 shape, and my mom had to do what I told her, was to keep them in the living room, not the basement. But she shoved them in the basement, and then when she moved over to the apartment building, she shoved them in her locker room, and everywhere where basements leak and stuff like that. She let them get ruined. She didn't look after them like I'd asked her to. and she promised. No, it didn't. They got wrecked. So they got ruined. And they were from my old high school performances, magic show performances that I used to do really, really good at. Definitely. In front of my classmates and that kind of stuff like that. And these were my own big boxes I had built. If they had been in any one shape, my aunt was going to drive them out. So definitely. Now I didn't do it. When I did those kind of shows, I did not do them for money. It was just a hobby. Definitely. It wasn't a money making thing. It was just a hobby thing that I enjoyed doing. Because it was based on a magical performing and theater arts that I took in public school and high school. Definitely. The only course that I passed, but I didn't get the opportunity to go to college and university to become a big name out of myself. My Celtic name always stays with me from my childhood, that kind of stuff like that. Summer camp nickname, that kind of stuff like that, and in school, drama, what you call magical drama theater arts was a big name then, just under as a hobby amongst friends and classmates, that kind of stuff like that. But yeah, I didn't go through college or university to go into a big paid career of doing it. Like I could have had the opportunity to like write up to like what you call a very Hollywood level. Definitely. Like I would have loved to, but no, I was too tired. Also, too, that was just a hobby, but I was also too tied down with Army cadets, Air cadets, that kind of stuff like that too when I was in it. So, generally, so it kind of some of the talent skill just stayed with me a bit, but that is about it. Just when it comes down to the illusion transformation trick, definitely, which is a very dangerous trick to ever master. I'll tell you. That's why I always say nobody. When you guys see me do that, don't ever copy me. I'll tell you, because your spirit does leave your body for 15 seconds to 16 seconds and then jumps back in you. Sometimes that's if your spirit wants to jump back in you or not. Your spirit can give you the finger and tell you, go fuck yourself. I'm not jumping back in you. And a bada boom, kabing, down the hole you go. That's why I said it jumps back in you within so many seconds, and it only has so many seconds to get back into you before you transition and reappear to the light on camera. So that's what I have shared before. It is an actual, authentical, scientific, magical evolution, paranormal, supernatural, satanical, magic illusion. That kind of stuff like that. I was taught professionally how to do that by a professionist, and how to do it right, that kind of stuff like that, and how to keep in my timing, and to also time the spirits on the spirits returning into me, back into me. So, and definitely so. Again, it knocks you out. Like I said, the one show that I did in high school, I tell you, it knocked me right out on my chin, on the stage, right off the stage on my chin. I had disappeared and then reappeared somewhere else, like out in the parking lot or in weird places. Some people reappeared in strange towns or whatever after doing that magical illusion. Definitely. There was one guy, he totally vanished. Nobody ever knew where he went to. Even if he did reappear, he must have reappeared somewhere else in another town or province or whatever. Some don't reappear at all. They just totally vanish in thin air. Poof. Kazam. Those are risks, definitely, like I was sharing before on that. But who knows? We may leave that out. We may not, depending, because too many people, like I said, don't want too much of a big request for it. Definitely, because it does wear me out after a total while. Definitely. But yeah, if we got time and I'm not too drunk for the Canada Day live from at home party on here, we'll be able to get that in there, definitely. I have to put some red ribbon on my hat here. I'm going to show you guys my hat. Again, I have red ribbon, so you guys can see that. There's going to be red ribbon. The only reason why you guys see it, when you see it in my videos on social media, you always see different colored ribbon around it, is because I can always change the outside of the ribbon. I've got ribbon that goes around the outside of it. So sometimes it's purple, sometimes it's green, sometimes it's red, sometimes it's got nice flowers around it. So, so again, the Joker's on duty magical hat. So definitely, guys, it's always got stuff in it. So awesome, guys. Definitely, there's what the inside looks like. No bottom hole in the bottom. So if I pull anything out of it, it's empty. But yeah, you see that is kind of empty, right? Watch this. You guys can see that is totally empty right there. So you guys see the inside of the hat, it's empty, right? Definitely. You guys probably heard that, but yeah. I just, sorry guys, I ended up just hitting that strobe light and dropped the pen on the floor, definitely, and I had to pick it up. And so you guys watch what happens. Ow! My hairbrush, see? Definitely. Comes flying out. That's how she works. Definitely. That is just the basic. Definitely. So anything I can pull out of that. That's how she works. Definitely. Clear as day. And too, I had dropped the pen on the floor too as well. That's what I had. That's what you heard the clicking. Oh, there's my hat. That's where you heard the clicking, guys, is because I dropped the pen on the floor. It was sitting on my table, rolled off the table, and I had to pick it up. But there's a bit of a demo, definitely, guys. That kind of stuff like that. So anything, guys, just goes to show you guys, Canada Day, I can pull anything out of that, definitely. I could pull a beer out of it. I can magically pull a beer out of it. I can magically pull anything out of there, really. I don't do money, so don't ask. I took magical performing arts in high school, and I know how to do those illusion tricks. I don't pull money out of this hat, definitely. That's the only thing I don't know how. I'm not saying I don't know how to do it. I probably could do it, but no, I won't do it. Because I would have a total welfare lineup at my front door. I don't need that. No, thank you. Especially in the fact that we're in a pandemic. Definitely. So no, I magically do not pull money out of the hat. So everybody can go, sucks. Tough titty. But anything else, guys, like a beer I could pull out of there, capable of pulling out of there, anything. But so there is a bit of a demo, guys, definitely. Comb my hair with a magical brush that I pulled out of my hat. Rabbits are too old school. I've done that before too as well. That kind of stuff like that. But that's way too old school, guys. Definitely. Um, So again, guys, you're giving guys kind of it's kind of some cool ideas that I've got going here for this year for Canada Day Live. I'm at home, guys. Definitely. You guys are going to enjoy, definitely. My T-shirt that I had on last year, my beer Budweiser shirt's going to be on as well for the night show, somewhere in the night shows. Again, I've got Pringles Pete scheduled also too to come live. Also, Felicia, again, forget Felicia, is going to go live as well. Definitely with you guys. There's also me, the Gypsy Rover, and definitely so far. Also, two guys, we have Inky and Binky is going to go live too as well. So we got Felicia, we got Inky and Binky. We'll have to change totally TikTok's name, but that's okay. I haven't decided what I'm going to rename him. But he is going to be out too. So we got Inky Binky. Insta. No, actually, no. We'll change his name. So Inky, Binky, and Drinky. There we go. Inky, Binky, and Drinky. So we're gonna change totally TikTok's name to Drinky. So that'd be okay. So he's taking on a new name. So definitely. Since I've changed platforms. So guys, Inky, Binky, and Drinky is going to be live with you. Felicia, Pringles Pete, me, the Gypsy Rover, is going to be live. Definitely. For the Canada Day Live from at home shows, definitely, guys. A one-man show. Yes. Yes, it's a one-man circus, so get used to it. Those that like to squawk and complain, just shut up and stuff your face with popcorn and enjoy the damn show. It's not every day you get to see this shit for free. On live social media, because most people will charge you money to get in just to see it. Definitely. So shut your pie holes and enjoy yourself. It's Canada Day coming up, so definitely. Easter, I don't do. Good Friday, sorry, I don't do. Definitely, I'm sorry, I do not. I'm not religious anymore, so I don't have no need or cause to do Good Friday or Easter. And I don't have any kids that are into the Easter bunny, so I'm not doing any Easter content. So definitely. Now, if I had kids or my niece was still, one niece is a teenager now, so I think she's out of the Easter bunny situation and the Santa Claus situation. I don't know. But yes, I would do like the Easter bunny and that kind of stuff like that, or the Santa Claus stuff, or bring back the Christmas Elf Lounge. It didn't work out last year. Definitely. So I changed it all to adult kind of 18 plus definitely now. So change stuff around. So that way, that's why it's Halloween all year round now. Definitely. But not around Canada Day, but yeah. Halloween Haunted Hunter's Cabin starts after Canada Day and goes right into New Year's Day, which is starting this year. So no more religious Christian, no more religious what you call Christmas content. Definitely. So again, getting away from the Santa Claus content, that kind of stuff like that, with the Christmas elves and that kind of stuff like that. And definitely, so everything is definitely 18 plus. So so it's going to be, it is all going to be like adult shows all the way through Christmas too as well. It is going to be it's going to be like Haunted Hunter's Cabin all the way to New Year's Day. Definitely, which can kind of be different. So that way, it's 19 plus, so 18, 19 plus. So there's gonna be party shows in here, and a lot more party shows and that kind of stuff like that too as well. That everybody enjoys, that kind of stuff like that. So again, like I said, Canada Day live from at home is Celtic Gypsy is on live social media, is a very very big show that I do, definitely. That's why everything starts early, definitely. So it goes right into the exact day. Um, Definitely. And after Canada Day, Haunted Hunter's Cabin starts. Definitely goes all the way past, going right past Halloween, right into New Year's Day. It's over going to take in um, Christmas and New Year's. So it's going to be like kind of a paranormal haunted Christmas and New Year's and that kind of stuff like that. In general. Other than that, if you guys have any questions, feel free to jot them down or jot them down below the video. When I'm not live, guys, when you guys watch the replays of everything and generally. So basically right now, we can't really do much. Again, Haunted Hunter's Cabin isn't really doing much right now because of Canada Day coming up. So we don't really want to do any paranormal spooky shows for Canada Day, definitely. Because Canada Day has to come first, and definitely. And guys, with Canada Day live from at home, definitely, please. I know there's a lot of stuff going on with this pandemic going on and that kind of stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world. Please refrain from writing those kind of comments on my comment wall, definitely, because they really have nothing to do with Canada Day. It is a day. It is even on Canada Day. It is to celebrate Canada's birthday, not Canada's bullshit that's going through that's going on in the world. If you want to put it that way. Or what's going on in the States has nothing to do with Canada's birthday, or honoring our country's birthday on July the 1st. So keep all your political beliefs off here. Keep all your religious beliefs off here in the comment section. Don't be writing Trump 2024 and shit like that. Don't get too critical in the comment section. Like, keep the politics right off here, definitely, because it has nothing to do with Canada's birthday, celebrating its birth and that kind of the country's birth and that kind of stuff like that. So that's what these shows are more about, is to honor Canada's birthday on July the 1st. But they're starting earlier, so they're going into July the 1st. So. Fran, just hang up if they can't talk on the phone. If they're just going to phone and hang up, or phone and not talk on the phone, click the phone off. If they're just going to play with the phone, I don't have the time of day for that shit. That's what I said, guys. The telephone is not a toy, definitely, like some people think it is. Also, so those are the do's and the don'ts for Canada Day, guys, definitely. Because I even know that I will be paying. Usually, sometimes I can't see the comments coming through, but I will definitely, because everything in these times, definitely, we're all being live. I will be watching the comment section thoroughly, in generally. So, and that kind of stuff like that too as well. You know what? Actually, I'm going to write that in the comments, guys, for all my shows. Um, so you guys know another thing. Um, excuse me. Um, I think that's how you spell it. My spelling's bad today. Definitely. So I'm going to post the rules here indefinitely. So you guys have a clear understanding on how I operate my show platforms. Definitely. So when you guys come in to follow in, you guys can actually read and take note. Okay, this is how I'm going to put this, guys, indefinitely. And so I'm going to type it down in here so you guys can see it. I'm kind of again, I'm going to put it in caps so you guys can read it clearer. So I'm going to put down so you guys understand what the rules are. So I'm going to put, okay. Rules for all shows. So again, start in brackets. So basically, I'm going to say no no politics. And no no religious And rude. Oh, put 2 O's. Or 8. Comments of any kind. So I've posted it, guys, here. So to keep this clear and fair, guys, in generally. So again, guys, I put down rules for all my shows: no politics and no religious and rude or hate or we'll get rid of that either or. That didn't sound right. Okay. Hate comments of any kind. Thank you. On my comment wall. Well, I am live. So that even means, guys, definitely. That even means no sexual perverted comments, no pedophiling comments, that kind of stuff like that too as well. So it's making it clear. So when you come in to follow my live shows, no matter what platform I'm on, definitely, or that I'm going live on, no matter if it's Bigo, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, just like TikTok, guys. Respect one another, respect the other commenters. Do not ask, the main topics. Don't get rude. Don't write, ask Paul, like don't start politics or religion on my page. Definitely. You know, based on what's going on in the media, what's going on in the world, definitely like that. Definitely, because with it being Canada Day, we're about Canada Days. These Canada Day shows, yes, they're starting early, going to July the 1st, but they're about Canada, celebrating our country's birthday. It has nothing to do with the politics end of stuff. And definitely. So keep all the politics bullshit off my page as much as possible is all I ask. Don't start religious topics. Again, no racism allowed, definitely. So basically respecting one another, definitely. You know, again, it's about peace, love, and positivity, more or less like that. You know, and kind of enjoy the Canada Day live from at home guys shows. Do not ruin them for other people that are enjoying them. That kind of stuff like that too as well. If somebody does leave good, clean comments and that kind of stuff like that, do not snap out at them in the comment section. Don't start powwows in here. Definitely on the comment bar, on the comment wall, definitely. Because they're total pain in the ass to deal with. Because what it does is it'll start a cyberbullying trend. Because one person will say something in the comment section, and then all of a sudden you'll start a big ruckus. You'll start a big powwow. We don't need that. Not on my live streams. And then it jeopardizes, could harm my account, and I don't need that. Definitely. So enjoy yourself. Yes, you guys will. Yes, you at time to time, guys. If you guys in the live stream see me get up and tell comedy jokes, they're just me standing up doing live comedy jokes, that kind of stuff like that. Do not take them seriously. They're based on my everyday lifestyle and that kind of growing up. But far as the comment section, guys, goes on the comment wall, do not write any rude comments, because once you write those rude comments or those racist comments on there, it comes right across my screen, and your comments do go viral. They go public. What you write down, indefinitely. I want you guys to totally be aware of all that, definitely. That kind of stuff like that, because while I'm live, like even if it's like Snapchat or stuff like that, while I'm live, every time you write down a rude or an inappropriate comment, it comes through and it goes right across my screen. Definitely, especially if it's like Bigo or Snapchat, automatically whatever you write down on the comment wall, the person's comment wall goes right across their page when they're live, and it goes public, and everybody can read what you're writing. Even our mods and administrators can read that, clear as day, and everybody worldwide can read it. Especially if the video is in closed caption for the hearing impaired. They may not be able to hear or talk, but they can read. So do be careful what you guys are writing in the comment section. Definitely. You know, if you can't write nothing nice, don't write nothing at all. That's the way I put it on that. We want to keep these Canada Day live from at home shows enjoyable, fun, without involving any politics. Definitely like that. No BLM comments. Not the fact that like I said, I'm not against the BLM movement. That kind of stuff like that. It is not the time and hour for. Canada Day is definitely, it's to celebrate Canada's birthday, that kind of stuff like that. And these shows are kicking off early into Canada Day, so there's no time or place for that on here. Definitely. Same with the States. If somebody was doing the States for Independence Day, they're more celebrating the birth of the country. From a centennial, from when it became a country, or or patronize, or honoring their country. They don't want politician or politic comments on a wall, or the comment wall full of propaganda that's going public that the whole public can read. They don't want the propaganda or the politics end of things coming across their page, or discussions going across in the comment section. That kind of stuff that's literally going to start a fucking powwow. Definitely online. We want to avoid that stuff as much as possible. Indefinitely, or somebody, and then it causes a big fight because somebody else writes back, oh, this person don't care about this person don't care about that, and then somebody else gets pissed off because everybody has all different political views, and they get offended, and all of a sudden they're swearing. I'm just doing this as an example, guys. I know I slip of the tongue to myself but don't not in the comments, not on my comment walls, because definitely, guys, you're gonna trigger off a big powwow fight, definitely right online. And whatever account is responsible for that, definitely you're gonna make my account look bad by writing that shit on my wall. Definitely. This is why I put what I put. Especially for when it comes down to Canada Day being celebrated in the right way and properly. With Canada Day live at home, this is just an introductory show before we fully go into it. Starting early, so it's more about celebrating our country's birthday, not the politics end of it. And definitely that kind of stuff like that. So it's about it. Canada Day is originally about Canada's birthday, not BLM, not people starting writing politics comments on the wall and saying, oh, you see what this officer's doing to this person and beating this person up. No, keep those conversations off my wall is all I'm asking, because you all link into religious comments, politic comments, and no racist comments towards somebody because they're different or whatever, or what's going on with the First Nation stuff. Don't write that stuff on my wall, please. Definitely is all I'm asking, because that has nothing to do with Canada's birthday, that kind of stuff like that, or any of my shows. Even when I do these shows, like I've been seeing on TikTok, every time I go live, and that kind of stuff like that, and people being that disrespectful, in generally. Because all we're about is peace, love, and positivity. That's all these shows are about. We don't give two shits about the politics end of anything. So I just want to make that clear with all of you on here, totally. Yes, even though you see Celtic Gypsy Warriors, and I live here in Canada, and I got Canadian flags up and that kind of stuff like that. So that's getting ready for Canada Day live from at home shows and generally. So they're supposed to be fun and enjoyable. So again, technically, it is more of a party celebration show, that kind of stuff like that. So since there's no big events happening and that kind of stuff like that, even if they do with so little people or whatever, they're going to tell you the same thing at the events. Even if the park opens up again this year and they had the beer tent down there, they're not going to allow you in the bar tent talk of politics or that kind of stuff like that, because the Optimist Club, yes, they're going to show you the door until you get the hell out. Well, I'm no different when it comes down to my live streaming shows. I don't have to worry about showing you the door and physically throwing you out. I show you the door, right? It's called block and delete you. And remove you or mute you. All I have to do is press a button and bazinga, you're gone, Felicia. You're adios. Just means that you cannot no longer come back into my live stream. You still have your account, but it just means you cannot enter back into my live stream room, or can't write anything on the wall, or comment to me or write me, or watch my live stream. That's what that means. It means you're blocked from entering my live stream, because if you are removed or kicked out. That's all that means. It's up to the app if they want to cancel you out or not. That's them. That's not that. All the host does is just blocks you from coming in and watching. Or letting you into this chat room, indefinitely. So you cannot. So you're blocked and muted from watching this particular show, and you don't want that. So you guys want to make sure, if you guys are going to write comments, make sure they're nice, good questions, nice, good comments. Nothing that's going to violate the rules here, definitely. And that kind of stuff like that. So, we're about more or less peace, love, and positivity, more or less, in generally. So again, like Canada Day live from at home last year went well. Hoping that it goes good again this year because everybody's liking it. Definitely. So respect one another, guys. No room, no place, no room for politics, no room for religion, no room for religious topics, please. Um, don't start preaching the Bible, quoting John 3:16. Don't push your religion on people's comment walls. Definitely, at any point in time when we are live, that kind of stuff like that too as well. Because we don't give two shits about that. Definitely. Keep that shit to yourself because that kind of stuff will start an online problem, and definitely in the comment section with other people. Just be aware of that because people that are watching will jump in at any point in time and they won't think twice of writing you back and telling you off. Definitely. So we don't want no religious or political powwow starting in the comment section. Or a big fight breaking out in the comment section. So that is so that way there's no so it resolves from a problem even starting. Definitely. Canada Day live from at home is for people to sit back and watch and enjoy. Definitely. Since for 2 years in a row we couldn't have you couldn't be with other people and celebrate with other people. And that kind of stuff like that. So that's why I started that last year, Canada Day live from at home, and I'm doing it again this year on YouTube, just in case if there's nothing going on again this year, but even if it is, it's with little people, little crowds of people, but not so many like it's used to been. But still, there is still the both. If there is to be. Definitely. So my shows will automatically guaranteed to be up and running. Definitely going right into Canada Day. So I'm starting the Canada Day shows early. I always do. So that way goes right from now to different things each day, that kind of stuff like that, into July the 1st. Now July the 1st, when we hit July the 1st, guys, that's the one that the Canada Day live from at home show that every big day that everybody's waiting to watch, tune in for here on Canada Day live from at home on Celtic Warriors, because that is the big party show, one-man party show, one-man circus show. Definitely. That everybody's gonna kind of get a good laugh out of. And like I said, guys, it's to make people smile, get people to smile, to enjoy themselves, to have a good time, that kind of stuff like that. By sit back watching and relaxing, that kind of stuff, and to crack you up laughing, and that kind of stuff like that. Even with the mock magic show, if it falls apart, I'm just gonna let it fall apart because it's comical. Definitely. It is. It because laughter is good for you. Like definitely, at some point, somewhat. So again, like I said, this is what I do as a hobby, that kind of stuff in my spare time. Another thing, guys, definitely be careful, guys, when you guys are asking questions. And I got this a lot on TikTok. Definitely. If you guys are going to ask, if you guys are curious and you do ask the host what their pronouns are, do be careful with that question, because not everybody's going to share that with you. It's their right if they don't want to share that with you or not. But if they do, ask that question once. Don't constantly keep asking that question, because you're going to piss that person right off. Definitely. And another thing, guys, do not ask also to, if no matter who the host is, if it's an LGBTQ plus host, don't start especially if it's someone from the trans community, don't sit there and insult them, and don't sit there and call them a dude and stuff like that. That's putting down a rude comment. Respect their pronouns, definitely, because definitely it's going to either if it is a male trans to female, it's she and her. If it is female trans to male, it is he, him. So respect that, guys. Definitely. Don't start fighting with them and just getting on there and start, like I've seen on TikTok, telling them that the government's going to destroy them and all that kind of stuff. Don't say shit like that. Like I've been seeing on TikTok, I'm surprised TikTok's even allowed on the internet because of its behavior like that, people's behavior like that on there, and getting them all upset and that kind of stuff like that, to the point they're quitting social media in generally. When they're an actually good asset to social media, and they have talents like anybody else would, that they love sharing. That kind of stuff like that. But there's assholes on here that have to ruin it for everybody else. They've got to get on. They got to go on here and let their fingers slip and shoot their fingers off and get rude, disrespectful, or they're or they're saying rude comments against their sexuality. You guys got to stop that shit. Totally. That's just a shout out to the people that are on TikTok, by the way, because that's what's another thing that's turned me away from TikTok in general. Even when my TikTok is working, even when I'm live, I'm getting the same, get targeted the same questions, the same hate, definitely. People in general are just getting rude. In generally like that. So no matter what platform you're on, guys, you are not obligated to answer certain questions. If you don't feel like answering those, you do not have to answer those questions or any of those that I had mentioned, any of those related rude comments. You do not have to answer those people. A lot of them feel obligated they have to, or they feel threatened that they have to, or people get on there, they threaten them. No, you do not ever have to share anything if you don't wish to. Everything from your pronouns to your personal life. If you choose to, you want to share your personal life, that's your own business, that's your own choice. If you want to answer those people, but you're not obligated to ever answer those people. I just want you guys to know that, definitely. When they start infringing in areas they should not be infringing on, definitely going too far of a level. So just basically helping you stay safe generally. Like again, if you're LGBTQ community or trans community, just helping you stay safe on here. Definitely, because don't give up social media because of a few rude assholes that want to write rude comments. Everybody has every right to social media. It is a free social media world, definitely. They all have talents like any human would. They have skills like any human would. They work like we're all human would have, and that kind of stuff like that. And they're always a big contributor in our communities and everything else like that. So, don't let these reapers fear you. That kind of stuff like that. That's the basic word of encouragement I can give on that one, definitely. But yeah, so so when it comes down to those kind of questions, I've gotten them all. I got so pissed off at TikTok a couple times when it's working, when it does work, because people will constantly come in and they do it for clout. They do it to cause trouble. They do it to cyberbully. That's all they want the information for. So they know if you're going to give them the information, and then they got something to bully you again, to use against you, to bully you, they can get at your weakness. That's what they're about. That's why they're called trolls. Definitely, they're even getting so bad enough. They're attacking police officers online on TikTok, and they're crossing the wrong dimension in that department, because they'll pick up on those accounts locations a lot quicker that they don't that they're not expecting they would. And definitely, because when I was growing up as a kid, my youth pastor used to be a police officer, and I went to youth group, and I had a youth leader. I went to youth group with his kids, and I grew up with his kids. And he was like I said, like, even though his kids were cruel to me when I was growing up, but at the end we became friends and that kind of stuff like that. But yeah, but again, their father was the chief of the Peterborough, Ontario Police Department for years. Probably still is somewhat, or probably even if he did retire and they had got somebody new, and generally. So, like I said, guys, like I've me myself, I've grown up. I've as a kid, and now I'm living out here in Wyerton. But like I said, guys. And another thing, guys, don't put up with the hamster cults or groundhog cults that comes across TikTok. Definitely, that's another thing. When it's working, if you guys, don't answer their questions. They can be just as bad. They're nosy. They will generally, yes, they will hack you, that kind of stuff like that. They'll steal your accounts, everything else like that. Don't follow them. Definitely either, because they're just as bad as some of these rude commenters that write in your comment section while you're live, because they're not the solution. They're part of the main problem. And generally, they're just as bad, or not worse. So they'll identify as a picture of a hamster or a groundhog or a guinea pig. Definitely. And they're an actual hamster cult. Groundhog guinea pig cult going around. And I've heard of cults, yes, but not a hamster, groundhog, or guinea pig cult. This is the first time I've ever heard that. Definitely. But all I know is yes, they're a bad bunch. Definitely on social media. They're just as toxic, and and they like to bully people. Again, they will bully people. So they will literally cyberbully people. And that kind of stuff like that. So again, guys, I'm just giving you guys kind of some encouragement here, definitely. So I just wanted to guys point a lot of that out. That kind of stuff like that. So the rules there, guys, are right there on my wall. I'm not going to write it down on all my live videos because I do way too many when I go live, and generally. So this particular one, relate back to this one because this is the Canada Day live. I'm at home. So at not every individual show am I going to put that. I will put that on at the first beginning when we start Haunted Cabin. It will be down there as well and that kind of stuff as well. So and that applies. Those rules apply that I had just laid out now. Does apply to all my shows, no matter what platform I'm on. Even if it's Bigo, even if it's Snapchat, Instagram, these rules apply. Please abide by them, because if you guys violate these rules, I am going to block your ass and I'm going to delete your ass off my live stream, and I'm possibly going to kick you out. As a host, it's my right to. Definitely. So, like I said, guys, please be respectful to other that may leave comments that's enjoying these shows. They're asking the good questions and everything else like that. That kind of stuff like that. So, I'm basically running these shows at a very, what you call, very good, strict level. Definitely, even though they are 19 plus, there's still rules and regulations that are to be followed. Definitely, because my shows do go public, they do go viral. I just before I change platforms, I just in the last 2 days just went viral from TikTok across YouTube. definitely. You probably seen that, where now you can see my picture coming out openly in YouTube music videos and that kind of stuff like that too as well, which is good to see. I'm enjoying that. So again, Celtic Gypsy Warriors is starting to get a good name for itself, definitely, and that's what I like to see, definitely. And that kind of stuff like that. So that's why I said, guys, no matter what social media that I'm on or any host is on, um, your social medias can go viral at any point in time, and definitely at any time or hour of the day, that kind of stuff like that. I only went viral across platforms like YouTube and that kind of stuff like that. But with some people, yes, they can go viral to the point. They can go viral and appear all of a sudden in a movie role, in Hollywood, or Hollywood movie production. Everything from Pepsi to Coca-Cola to beer commercials. Or be interviewed by CTV News or Fox News or Checks TV 12, which is the Peterborough station in Peterborough, whatever, or whatever local news station, CNN. Any of those news stations can actually send you viral publicly. So, and an interview can interview you virally, publicly at any point in time. When hosting on social media, of any kind, no matter Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, generally, we have to be just ready for it at any point in time. So, because we never know when that's going to occur, or those surprise, all of a sudden, those surprise interviews approach you at any point in time. That's what's called going viral. Or opportunities will start opening up, definitely. That kind of stuff like that. So it is quite interesting. That kind of stuff like that. So feel free, if you guys are tuning on in, feel free to like and share, guys, and definitely, like I said, I put a lot of hard work into this. This is why I say, guys, it's not a last minute thing that goes together just the last minute, right on the exact day. It starts early, like months before the actual day. And definitely, so I've got time to cover everything, definitely, because I can't do all this in one day. You can't do it all in one day. So you have, especially when you're doing live social media, it takes hours to put a good live stream sessions together, going into the Pacific day, so you're on time for the Pacific day. And it's good if you're more ahead of yourself than falling behind. Same with St. Patrick's Day shows I did on TikTok and that kind of stuff, like different clips here and there. You kind of seeing, so again, right into St. Patrick's Day. So like I said, it started early. So all the festivities start very early. So I've got time to cover the whole thing right into the day. So after Canada Day, guys, Halloween content starts. So everything for Halloween is starting after Canada Day. So Haunted Hunter's Cabin is going to start after Halloween, not after Halloween, after Canada Day. So after Canada Day, guys, Haunted Hunter's Cabin takes over. So automatically, that's going to kind of take us to the whole entire summer, right through to September, right past October, right to New Year's Day. So right through Christmas and New Year's. So right into 2022. And then guess what? Next year, the whole calendar starts over again. That kind of stuff like that. So that's how we're going to do it differently. So that way we're basically on time and everything's being covered, definitely. This is why I said now, like I said, I'm not going to do, like I said, I don't do Good Friday. I don't do Easter. and definitely any Good Friday Easter content. We do have a Friday the 13th coming up. Definitely, that will fit in with the Haunted Hunter's Cabin when we start that. I think there's a few, looking according to the calendar, there's a few Friday the 13th coming up. I'm going to check that out to tell you which days they are, what months they're going to fall in. Definitely. I don't think we have. No, we didn't have any for March. What about April? Nope, nothing for April. Nope, May. We don't have anything on May. June. Yes. No, wait. No, we don't. Okay, June. Nothing for June. For Friday the 13th. I'm just seeing how the calendar falls. Nope, not July either. Yes, okay. The first Friday the 13th, guys, will be Friday, August the 13th, 2021. So that's the first Friday the 13th. Nothing for September. Nothing in October for Friday the 13th. Nothing in November for Friday the 13th. I thought we had two back to back. Maybe we did. Maybe I missed one further back. Nothing for December. So just August, guys. Definitely. So yes, it looks like we only have one Friday the 13th. Usually I thought according to the calendar, I swore I seen two or three of them. We might have missed them. It must have slipped through already and I didn't notice it. We must have somewhere further back at the beginning of the year, we must have had a Friday the 13th and I missed it. Definitely. Definitely. So this next one won't be till August the 13th of this year. So, which will be a Friday. Everything's just flying on past and generally. And that kind of stuff like that. So August the 13th, guys, and that falls right. That's good because that falls right on Haunted Hunter's Cabin. Right on my Haunted Hunter's Cabin shows, haunted house shows. Definitely. So hopefully by then, I have no idea on. Hopefully, maybe they'll have the Halloween stuff out for sale by then, and maybe my wife can buy me a Jason mask for that day and time for that day. Maybe I don't know yet. We'll probably do a homemade style and definitely. So who knows? That kind of stuff like that, and maybe do it differently. I don't know. So again, guys, so Haunted Hunter's Cabin, guys, it's definitely we have a Friday the 13th in August. That's the only one we have, definitely. I thought I swore I seen like two or three of them on the calendar. The other two, if there was the other two, we probably just barely missed the other two, and it slid past without me even noticing, or that kind of stuff like that. I didn't clue into it. It happens, definitely. So I'm on the ball. So technically, guys, the next Friday the 13th is August. Definitely, just in time for Haunted Hunter's Cabin. We'll be in again because Haunted Hunter's Cabin is starting after Canada Day in July and going all the way to New Year's Day, I'll tell you. So, so yes, that will fit into the haunted house shows, definitely, on that one. So all the Halloween stuff, guys. Yes, the Halloween stuff after in July after Canada Day, guys, is going to start going up. Definitely. So I gotta put, again, with that filing cabinet, I gotta put a little bit of red lanyard on there, definitely. So again, some of these homemade people are going to start going up slowly, bit by bit, are being bought up bit by bit. In general, so like I said, guys, enjoy the shows, respect one another, don't be a douche canoe, that kind of stuff like that. We got two people viewing. Definitely respect one another and respect other people's comments. Again, follow the rules and regulations so I don't have to kick you out of here. Definitely, more or less. So, and they're pretty straightforward. I'm not the first host that publicated that. Definitely, they all everybody that is a live host, volunteer host will publicly put rules and regulations. It's called the house rules, or the live show stream, or the live room stream shows rules. Definitely, and that too as well. Like I said, guys, my social media platforms have changed over. Because TikTok is not working. 1 minute it works, next minute it doesn't work. It's up and down like a yo-yo. So, like I said, I've totally changed platforms, definitely. So, guys, I will be live. So, anybody that was used to following me on TikTok, you're welcome to follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, definitely, Facebook, YouTube here, definitely. So you guys will see from me from time to time going live on Instagram, going live on Snapchat, definitely YouTube here, and definitely to Facebook as well. So, and that kind of stuff like that. Now, Canada Day live at home. If by chance there's something going on down here, that kind of stuff like that, I will probably only invite one person here because that's probably all I'm allowed. I'm only allowed to do is just one, not a house full of people. And definitely, again, like I said, guys, there's no more wrestling because I'm more busy with my live social media. And definitely, so I will not have time to host wrestling anymore. Definitely, that kind of stuff like that, because I am live. I'm really active in live social media, and I have to be on time for my live social medias because I'm actually on an actual Skype follow an actual. Even though I'm a volunteer broadcaster, I still follow an actual time schedules, and shows are being. I've got a lot of content shows lining up back to back to back to back. So again, I always started to fall behind. So I got a lot of catching up to do and that kind of stuff like that too as well. And generally, so that kind of stuff like that. So I just wanted to make that public announcement, that kind of stuff like that too as well. That kind of stuff like that. So also too, if that person, whoever I decide to invite for Canada Day or whatever, make sure that you're a person that can be handling on being on live social media, because I am going to be live, definitely. So that way you can actually you can be comfortable in being on live stream and can handle strobe lighting, that kind of stuff like that. And being live on social media, or being able to be okay to join me on social media, and definitely like that, that you don't have a problem with being on a camera and don't have a problem with strobe lighting, that kind of stuff like that. So that kind of stuff, that kind of thing, that you're okay with being on this side of the camera, and being on an open camera, definitely. And generally, so it's not going to be be a fearful situation for you, that kind of stuff like that. Because I know a lot of people are not camera people because they've had bad experience with being on a video camera in their past life. That is all understandable. Same with Haunted Hunter's Cabin. When it kicks off, I'm only allowed to bring one person on. That is it. And definitely just can't have a house full of people. And definitely that kind of stuff like that. So. And someone who's also going to respect me as being my position as being a host on here, definitely on these different platforms, that kind of stuff like that too as well. That way the shows goes as the way I line them up, and the way I want them to go. Definitely. I am also gonna get the karaoke machine. I gotta get it plugged up. Definitely. I gotta find another extension cord so that way it is not kind of short circuit this one below my feet. And generally, so everything is kind of facing, the camera will be facing back this way, definitely where you see me. So again, there's the couch is going to be there. All those pillows are going to be off there because they look ugly. And definitely, also too, I can actually, yes, I can turn it to the TV if you guys do want me to show the documentary. You just want to hear it in the background. It's up to you guys. Jot down what you guys want in the background. Do you want to hear the documentary? Or do you want me to tilt the webcam so you can see the documentary? But yeah, usually is just give you guys some advice. Usually social media doesn't like you showing the actual image, but they don't mind the sounds. So I think it'll probably be best that we just use the sound effects, that kind of stuff like that from the background. That kind of stuff like that. So yeah, that might be actually be a lot safer. Definitely. And I will be checking in on that phone call too as well. So again, like I said, guys, another thing, guys, don't call people up because you see them live or whatever. Don't play with the phone. If you're not going to talk on the phone, don't call here. Is all I say. Definitely, because you're just playing with the phones, and you're actually what you really don't know what you're doing is you're actually cyber harassing and stalking when you do that and leave open lines like that. And you don't talk at the other end. So when we say hello and you can't talk and you're not talking at the other end, and you're keeping the line so quiet, it's cyber stalking. It is hacking and cyber stalking. It is considered harassment, definitely. So if you guys are going to phone somebody, make sure if you're phoning somebody, make sure you talk at the other end, definitely, or you can be accountable for stalking and harassment. Definitely by leaving a deadline like that is definitely not ever called for. Definitely. You know, that kind of stuff like that. So yeah, last year, guys, Canada Day live from at home went kind of good. Last year was the first year I started it live from at home. Definitely. Again this year. So again, it's going into like kind of sequels, definitely. So again, it started again. I kind of started today, and then going into what you call going into. Actually, I think I'm going to put my old Legion beret up at the back. Definitely. Maybe I will. I don't know. At the back there. With it being Canada Day live from at home, definitely. That'll be nice. Nice to see that out. Definitely. I haven't been a Legion member for years. Definitely from 1999 to 2000 to 2003. Uh, After I got married, I wasn't able to afford the membership. Definitely because it kept going higher and higher, and then I moved around so much too as well. That kind of stuff like that. So I didn't. Again, I could keep my membership paid up. Definitely because it was getting too expensive. Definitely, but I liked it. But so again, guys, we're giving you a bit of a. I know where I can put that. That's going to be a good view back there. Totally. So again, a little bit of Canada Day live from at home, guys. Definitely. The Canada Day cards are set up at the back too as well. Too bad I don't have a nice white, nice red and white, like the same color as our flags. Also, too, like the red curtain's going to be untied. And the too bad I don't have like a white, like a white and red striped colored couch covering. That would be awesome for Canada Day. It would really bring it up in here. Definitely. I have to check my closet. Maybe I do somewhere. Maybe I might have a red color. You know, white red color. Something red and white, definitely. And then put this back on for Hunter's Cabin afterwards. Definitely. You never know what I come up with. I gotta put my pet in the fridge. Yes, I am going to for Canada Day alone, guys. I'm gonna buy party supplies for Canada Day alone. Again, a one-man circus show. Definitely, yes, you guys. It's okay to be a one-man circus show. There's nothing wrong with that. People have been doing this for years. Definitely, even before my time. It's comical. It's interesting. It's entertaining. Only thing that I haven't figured out yet or got around to buying yet is riding around on a unicycle in here on a one-wheel bicycle with a bicycle seat. I haven't gone that far yet. Definitely. I'm tempted. Don't tempt me to. Definitely. It's more funnier when you're including it with a party show. It's more funnier. Definitely. The only thing I never picked up on was juggling. Definitely. One of my mom's brothers, like she came from a family of 8 kids before she died, and my uncles before they died. There's only the one uncle left, or one aunt left, and the one aunt already died. But the one uncle that died along with the other two was trying to, when I was a kid, trying to teach me how to juggle. He was a total fool. He was so good at it though. Anyways, but yeah. I've never picked up on it. I would have loved to pick up on it, but no. I'm too clownish when you see me try to juggle. Definitely. But that's the funny part of it, guys. We may actually do that we'll put that into the joke, because Joker's on duty, Joker's Corner, guys. Definitely on Canada Day, even though I screw up with it, it's still funny. To give you guys a bit of a laugh and that kind of stuff like that. So again, we're kind of getting everything kind of together for Canada Day live from at home. Definitely. And again, with it being Canada Day, guys, yes, don't complain. The Christmas lights on the tree is going to go on. Colorful lights are going to go on for Canada Day. Again, all the Christmas, other than that, all Christmas stuff is taking off the tree. I found 3 balls at the back of the tree I forgot to take off, but that's okay. My mistake. But on the tree alone, it's going to be decorated with Canada Day stuff, and then after Canada Day, it is going to go convert to Halloween stuff. So it's going to go on there. So again, everything's kind of coming together for Canada Day Live from at home, definitely. Now last year, we weren't sure if we were going to do the digital digital video fireworks display. That was sent in to me from Disney's Queen of the Ratchet. Had sent me that. It gave me permission to show that, definitely, for Canada Day Live at home last year. Definitely this year it's just going to be the sound effects. So in the background. So because we've already did the actual image vision of it. This year we're just going to have just all sound effects in the background. Definitely. So again, I've got my YouTube channel on another device, and just in time, definitely narrator in time, so that way you can hear something in the background or play something in the background that is going to bring it up. Definitely. That kind of stuff live from at home. So maybe sometime down the road I may buy a soundboard mixer myself, but right now they're going very expensive. But there'll be a time and decade where they're going to be at a good reasonable price, definitely at some point. So just let you guys know, because you guys see stuff decorated in the background, it's only set up for Canada Day Live from at home. Anything with Canadian symbols on it, that kind of stuff like that. So again, slash comedy, Joker's on duty, Joker's Corner, magic show, mocked magic show, that kind of stuff like that. Coffee lounge, that kind of stuff. Canada Live at home now. Chess is really nothing to do related to do with Canada, so we're gonna leave that out. Like I was gonna do a couple rounds of chess for Canada, but no, I'm gonna say that that's more Haunted Hunter's Cabin. So that will start when the Haunted Hunter's Cabin shows will start after Canada Day. So we want to focus right now. Right now, we're only focusing on Canada Day, Canada Day. Definitely. So getting the Canada Day Live from at home shows starting today. Today is just the introductory show. So again, we're starting kind of from today right to July the 1st for Canada Day Live from at home. Then after Canada Day Live from at home, guys, then I'm going to start going live with the Haunted Hunter's Cabin. That kind of stuff like that. So under respect, we can't put any Halloween content in with Canada Day as much as I'd love to. We can't do that. That there we get too offensive. Definitely. So yes, it has to follow. From now to July the 1st, it is all Canada Day content. Definitely in honor of Canada Day coming up. So just like I did St. Patrick's Day. So again, like I said, guys, it is all coming together quite good. And that. So again, also too, guys, if you guys want to, if you guys are having a good laugh, and you guys are putting in the comment sections, to get away from the LOL, because the Orangemen don't like that quote, due to the fact because it's offensive, because it's a mockery to their lodge, to the Orange Lodge or the Orange Freemason Lodge, and definitely because it's their initials. Do not put LOL, please. If you guys want to put a little emoji happy face, that's fine. Or like you do, or another, or if you want to replace that word, just like you would on Eve's page when she goes live, is LYL. That's fine. But please do not put LOL, because it does not always mean laugh out loud. It is actually what it actually represents is the Loyal Orange Lodge. And they don't want anybody that is not an orange initiated Orangeman or in the Orange Illuminati or the Orange Freemason community, like I used to be, are not allowed, or generally public people are not allowed to use the initials LOL. It's actually illegal. So it is improper quotation or value or improper vowels to be using, or it's a language code amongst fellow Orangemen. It is not to be used because it's not a joke. Definitely. So I can use it, yes, because I used to be an Orangeman, even though that I'm an ex-Orangeman, but I have converted. But yes, I can use it because I went through it. But I just choose not to. Definitely. Under respect, definitely like that. So if you guys are going to, you like the comedy or whatever, and you want a source of a signature of laughing, do not use LOL, please, because that's very offensive to the Orangemen. Definitely, and to the Freemason community. So make sure you guys, because that is their vocabulary. They don't want the public using that. It is for decades. It is their vocabulary signature. Goes way back to the time of King William, Prince of Orange. So refrain from initialing LOL in the comment bar section. Put an emoji of a happy face or a laughing face. Click on the emoji where he's smiling and grinning, so that way it is showing that you're getting a laugh out of the shows or whatever. Do not write LOL. Refrain from that. And definitely put LYL like you do Eve's page. Something that is not signified to the Orange Freemason community. Definitely. Because they see that on internet, or people using LOL on internet, yes, they can legally sue you, or come at you in a very, very harsh and probably in a very caustic or violent way, because it is a secret, what you call vowels to a secret to their private secret signature of their order, and the public, they don't want the general public using that or trending that across the internet. So please refrain from that, so you don't get yourself in shit. Definitely is all we ask on that one. But there is other ways, guys. If you guys are watching, that goes for everybody's live streams too, as well. If you guys are watching something and it's comical, just all you do is click on in the emoji section. Just click on a happy face or a smiling face where it sees where he's laughing, or the Home Alone face. That's fine. to share your emotion that you're laughing or getting a good laugh out of that comedy live stream or whatever, just abstain and refrain from putting LOL. And definitely, because that word LOL is offensive and it's going to get you in shit. Because you'll have a bunch of orange men at you or getting pissed off at you. You don't need that. Definitely. Because yes, their order is still active today. Even though it's a historical, there's still some guys around. Especially amongst the senior older generation. And you don't want to piss them off. Totally. So again, the do's and the don'ts. So that way, guys, I'm teaching you proper internet language in the comment section. Definitely, because you don't know where that host that's hosting that live stream, where they're hosting from, or where they're even coming from. Definitely, or what background they're coming out of. Definitely. So that's why I said, guys, always be respectful, no matter who you get as a host. Definitely, volunteer host or whatever. So that way, guys, it's all going kind of equally and going equally fairly. Definitely. So you're not offending anybody in the comment part section, even in generally. So again, your communication for laughing, we have to change that internet lingo, or vocabulary, for the comment section. So just put a laughing face emoji. That's all you need to put. Don't put this LOM, LOMAS, LOL crap down, because that's offensive to the Orange Freemason community and to the Freemasons Illuminati themselves, because that is their secret vocabulary or signature amongst themselves, including with their on how they communicate back and forth amongst themselves only, and they don't want the public using that. Definitely. Or talking like that even on internet in the comment section, because it's offending them, it's pissing them off, because it's stealing their symbolization and signature, which can actually be highly illegal, and can be also offensive to them. So basically, so if you guys are tuning in, and let's say if I got stand-up comedy going, and you guys are commenting in, just put that laughing face emoji. That's all you have to do. Just click on go in where the emoji sticker emojis are, and just put up an emoji. No matter what platforms I'm on, just put up an emoji. And to replace the word LOL and LMAS, which is not acceptable. It's inappropriate. Put LYL, just like you do Eve's page. Definitely like that. So you're showing respect, that kind of stuff like that, and that kind of thing. So then you're saving yourself from getting in shit. Oh, sorry guys. Hit the strobe light again. Definitely. So basically, so this is where I'm actually changing the direction of the internet language itself in the comment section. And definitely. So that way it's helping people to stay respectful and that kind of stuff like that. So I know I've used it on my TikTok videos, but I'm the like I said, it is. I remember even from when I was in the Orange Lodge, it was our linger language. It was our secret signature, definitely. In the Orange Freemason community. So and they had specifically clearly were getting upset when that actually trend. They started seeing that going across the internet. They got offended, and generally over that. And they put up a big bitch argument even in their meetings over it. And they said any public person that they caught writing like that, they were going to charge and sue. So, like I said, guys, do change your vocabulary. Don't write LOL in this when you're on anybody's page or in their live streams. Do not write LOL or LOMAS because you're gonna get yourself in shit. Definitely. Just all you need to do is just go into where your emojis are, and just select a happy face, and a laughing face is all you have to put up. Definitely put it up in an emoji sticker format, with the little happy face. That's all you need to do. And then people know that it's you're enjoying the live stream and you're enjoying the comedy end of it. Or put LYL. So basically, we're actually diversing the internet language to a proper pronoun. From an improper pronoun and vowel, from an improper vowels to a proper vowels, and changing the pronoun of it, and diversing it to proper internet language. That is not going to offend Freemason communities or Orange Freemason Masonic communities. So that way they don't feel that you're stealing their private signature or code signatures or whatever. That they've that time. So if you guys are watching a comedy live stream or whatever, you face yourself some problems. That's all you do, guys. Definitely. Doesn't take a rocket scientist to be stupid. Sorry, to be smart. Definitely. So I got that linger wrong, quote wrong. Sometimes I never get those quotes wrong. Definitely. That stuff like that. So I just wanted to, I definitely wanted to strongly adjust that. So show you how the actual on how to diverse the computer vowels into appropriate language, computer language, and safer vowels and safer language. Definitely. So you have an understanding on how the algorithm is changing. Definitely. So you're not saying you're not offending a certain specific community. So in general, so it doesn't read across as being a racist target towards a specific community. And basically stealing a signature that doesn't belong to you, that belongs to a group or organization or a secret society even. So basically, guys, this is how we're kind of trying kind of diversing the internet language around from an inappropriate language to appropriate language. Definitely while commenting. I'm going to give you guys an example. In your right here at the bottom, you have your little happy face emojis, and you can do this even on your iPhones and that kind of stuff like that. When you're watching somebody's lives, even on TikTok, all you got to do is do this. You just press there where your emojis are, and you got all these little sticker emojis where they've got showing different emotions where they're laughing and waving, and here we are. So here's what a laughing emoji will look like. Okay, that's all you have to do. And I'm going to share that in a minute. Um, for again, for if you want love, that kind of stuff like that. This is all you have to do, guys. If you're enjoying a good comedy, on people's comedies live stream, and this is all you need to put up. And okay, because you're enjoying the shows. Okay, those are people's. Um, so if you want to clap, that's all you have to do. Um, join me on YouTube, right there. Um, if you want to wave, right there. So basically, just what I covered in this one. So you have an understanding. Um, so this way this is protect. So this way this is respect for my for my Orange Freemason brothers. Definitely. Um, and that so it is as the new, basically, I'm going to put down the new way of spelling. Um, so what is only spell LYL. Now for people's pages, definitely if you want to spell that, uh, which is okay. So here, guys, in the bracket, and then I'm going to put that way, guys. You guys are showing respect and that kind of stuff like that. So. Standing. So this is so basically, guys. So this is the new computer language that is okay to spell, which is LYL. Okay, that is acceptable. Anything else like LOL, like I had explained, and LMA. Yeah, there we go. Anything like LOL and LMAO is not acceptable in internet language anymore. Because the LOL, like I said, it belongs to the Orange Lodge Freemasons, and it's their private signature. They may get, like I said, they may get offended or pissed off and sue you. LMAO is just is very disrespectful and generally, and improper pronoun and language. So if you guys are watching a good comedy on social media, all you have to do is just post a picture of the emojis of the laughing faces that I posted up here. Is all you have to put. But the only what is okay is like when you go in to visit Eve's page where she has you put LYL, that's fine. But anything like LOL or LMAO is very disrespectful. And that kind of stuff like that. So means it belongs to a secretive organization. Religious secret society organizations they don't want the public using. Doesn't mean what people think it means. Definitely. So, like I said, guys, you start using, if you guys are going to start using the proper pronoun vowels, which is LYL, if you're going to write anything. Do not write LOL. Do not write LMAO. They're inappropriate language. It's all been diverse. If you guys are getting a laugh out of somebody's live stream or whatever because you're enjoying it, then just put the emoji happy faces. You guys got a whole line of them. And that, so you guys have an understanding on that one. I'm live.
That's nice.
So you just scroll down your emojis, and you got emojis for everything. So more or less. So start using the emoji stickers, and that kind of stuff like that. And so basically, only language that is acceptable in computer language to be spelled is LYL. Until groups say otherwise. If it belongs to a group, I don't think it does. But far as like LOL is not acceptable, and LMAO is definitely not definitely not acceptable. Basically use your emoji stickers. That's what they're there for. Definitely. I don't even know how I get out of here now. But yeah, so again, guys, thank you so much for tuning on in, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's session. Definitely. So, excuse me, I had to stretch. So no matter what platform you're on guys, relate back to what I posted here. Definitely. And that's the way you should be communicating. Avoid from using LOL, avoid from using LMAO on any platform. It's not acceptable. LYL is the only thing that's acceptable. It embeds your computer language, and stick to using emojis. Definitely stick with emojis on any platform you're on. Definitely. So thank you guys so much for tuning on in. I wanted to put that kind of a demo in there for you guys, and I know I'm getting everybody's attention on public YouTube. Definitely, and I know a lot of people tune into YouTube more so. So that way you guys have a clear understanding on the proper computer language and that kind of stuff like that. So you're not offending a specific group or a secret society or a secret order of any kind. And that. So thank you guys so much for tuning on in. Tonight I will be going live on Instagram for a bit, and Snapchat. If I got time, maybe Bigo. I don't know yet. That kind of stuff like that. So hope you guys enjoy Canada Day live at home, guys. Has started today. So going right up to July the 1st. So so the big circus party show, guys, is July the 1st. One-man show. So that, again, this is one of the biggest ones ever. So between this one and Halloween. So thank you guys so much for tuning on in, and we'll see you on the flip-flop side. So catch you guys later. And remember, behave and don't end up being bye Felicias. Bye-bye.